someone goes out, when someone begins meow meow meow, and everyone has to go meow 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 meow.
Can we not get in?
No. Impossible.
Fetters at the bottom.
I can't believe you just bought fucking...
Yeah, you have bought the sort of food that makes people sick.
Not this
Who's stopping? And how it's happened.
What's the next folder?
Right, so these ones with a knot on the end, they're up, so leave them alone.
Okay.
Those two are actually down, you can't do anything with them anyway. You go on standing up, don't, you're sitting down, don't cross your legs, anything like that, it's just anything that ropes can catch in, and so you have to be a bit careful, otherwise it's fine.
Somebody died doing that one.
Right.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one is very, very light set, because this weighs 2600 weight, and so in order to pull it off, it has to be just over the over the balance. You'll see when you go upstairs.
Right.
And so it's very, very light. So yeah, it has actually killed someone. It came down and it caught his arm and pulled him up and then dropped him. So I think it's killed him. I wasn't going to ring much because of upsetting.
No, I'll just do a few tabs so we can see what.
It's 11:20.
Yeah.
Easy as that. It looks so boring, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, you make it easy.
Yeah.
I'd hit the roof, I think. Yeah.
It's at rest against the stay at the moment.
So is it at rest?
So it's going to fall over.
Okay.
Basically.
Right.
It's going to fall round about 300 degrees. And then so you'll see the rope come down and then it'll go up again. And that's the rope going up the other side of the wheel.
Yeah.
And that gives the opportunity to pull the back end, which is the tail. And then so she can put it back so it goes back round to 360 to back to more or less where it is now. And the whole art of a bell ringing is to control a bit of rope, really.
Yeah.
But just to make sure you keep enough weight in it so that you can make the bell do the timing as you want.
Do you want to pull it off? See how heavy it is?
Someone else got it.
Yeah, so put it down, hands on your thighs and walk out.
Quite a strong...
Yeah.
No, nice and long, steady.
Because it's going back up.
Hardly any weight, it's going to come down its own anyway, and so control it.
Right. No?
Yeah. Down, let go, and back up. That's a good one, actually.
Nice one, thanks. It's heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's heavy that the first bit's sort of the heart, like you feel the weight
That's
there.
when you're actually pulling the bell off of the stay.
Yeah.
And then it's going to get to nice.
So you're not even doing anything
Top
else.
dead centre and then it's
Down,
right.
let go. But if you don't pull it hard enough, the bell starts to come down, so then you have to welly it to get it back up again.
Wow.
So what? People are going to be very confused
Yeah.
about what time.
Past 11.
8, 10, 12, 40. That one weighs a tonne exactly, so that's a metric tonne. And that one's 26, and that's 1.3 tonnes, metric tonnes.
Is there a relation between how they're tuned and the weight? Like,
you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? I think there was more a relationship between how much money they had to spend and what size. You know, we've got a bigger bell than you,
right?
Because these are the biggest bells in the guild,
right? Okay.
And they're not the best tuned, but they are certainly the biggest. And you know, Bedwyn was very, very wealthy parish. Had lots and lots of things going for it. It's got a rough edge there, and what they did, they would make the bells locally, found them out in the field somewhere, and then they'd bring them up here, and to tune them, they'd chip them with a chisel. So you tap it, chip until you got the ring he wanted. And when you ring them all down together, you get a lovely harmonic wave that is kind of behind everything. It's really wonderful. I've heard them rung down nicely a few times. We are not quite in the nicely yet, but we're getting there. But you get a fantastic harmonic, which just makes the whole tower buzz. And it's quite stunning. And they're set in this pattern so that the forces of the bells moving around are distributed around the tower, so they don't knock the tower. This one's difficult to learn on because the bells are so big.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it was very cold.
Yeah.
It covered in snow. It was lovely when it covered in snow.
Yeah, it
It's the
must
sort
be
of snow
amazing.
that just came in through the grills and stuck to everything. It's fantastic.
The nice thing about that is you can actually see time going by. It's a big mechanism. But I mean, it's very easy to see how, you know, if you studied it, it's very easy to see how it works.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, just in time. Cool. There you go, that's the excitement over for this week.
And then, as we got into it, we thought, like, kind of want to...
Was it so?
Should we just move on?
Dave, was the story? No, Dave.